Fox Communities Credit Union.
Communities mean everything to Fox. It's in our name. It means giving back and moving forward through life's changes. It means evolving to give you the best personalized financial services. Fox has been here since 1937. Times have changed, but our focus hasn't. It's about our members, today and always. Fox Communities Credit Union. Make life happen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
At Fox Communities Credit Union,
we put our members first in everything we do.
So who are we?
We are over 400 team members.
From right here in your community.
Member service experts, tellers,
loan officers, and support staff.
Some of us have been with Fox for over 30 years.
Every single one of us thinks about you.
How we can make your life better.
How we can improve.
Because I'm a member too.
Together, let's make life happen. Fox Communities Credit Union.
Good evening and welcome into our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week at Kaukauna as the Ghosts get set to take on the Kimberly Papermakers. I'm BJ DeGroat, joined by Zach Morris once again. And Zach, we have a matchup. Now, different divisions, same conference opponent obviously in the FVA, but two top teams in their respective divisions squaring off tonight.
And this has always been a top-end matchup when you talk about the FVA. Looking every year in basketball, when's Kaukauna and Kimberly going to play? Because those are the two matchups you wait for every year. And hey, this year, both hot starts, you know, a big matchup's coming.
The Ghosts have lost their last four against Kimberly. Last time Kaukauna won goes back to their state championship year in 2018. See if they can buck that four-game losing streak tonight. Zach, you got a first-hand look at the Kimberly Papermakers on Friday night against Oshkosh North. For the second time in 3 games, this team has scored over 100 points.
And they are fast, and they know how to make three-pointers. So this is a team where you cannot afford to go down early, because if you go down fast, this team will just pounce at that opportunity.
Kaukauna coming off a conference win last Friday night on the road at Hortonville, a quality win in the conference. However, they followed that up the night later with a loss here at home to De Pere. We'll see if they can rebound from that. We've got plenty more coming up on our video stream, High School Game of the Week, here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream, including interviews with both head coaches. Lucky words for Kimberly, but first, it's Mike Shallow with the Kaukauna Ghosts. That's all coming up. This is High School Hoops on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
Welcome back into the Fox Communities Credit Union pregame show as we get set for Kaukauna and Kimberly tonight. Coach, kind of a roller coaster towards the end of the week, a really nice win on the road at Hortonville, but you got to turn it around really quickly, end up only against De Pere. Was that a product of just the schedule and how it lined up?
Yeah, we were supposed to actually play De Pere first game of the year. It was supposed to be the FVA FRC Challenge, and then what happened with the state moving, taking 1 week off the start of our schedule and 2 weeks off the end of it, we had to condense and move some things around, and so ultimately the De Pere game got rescheduled. We were happy to be able to play the game, but you know, for us, it made it for a busy week. It gave us game 5. It was 3 games in that week, so it was really a challenge and taxing on our players.
Friday night in the win against Hortonville, Morgan's been carrying the load offensively for you guys, but you found offense from other areas.
Yeah, well, and we're going to need to make sure that we do that. I mean, ultimately, teams, you know, through scouting, there's so much film out, and people are doing a great job of preparation, and they're going to do things that are going to challenge and try to take away some of your strengths. And Chris has had a really good start to the season, And but he's such an unselfish player, and sometimes to a fault, in that he'll really defer and look for his teammates. And so it can be good and sometimes, but in other times we need him to step up and score. But we have had different players that have led us or have had really big games that have been really pivotal in our early part of our season.
You mentioned him stepping up to score a game that we last had here, a second half against Appleton East, where he did just that for you guys.
Yeah, he had a tremendous second half, and our team really was very efficient, probably our best half of basketball. We put up 62 points in a half, and it was a indicator of, I think, really what this team could become. We're certainly not there. I think we've been inconsistent. We're still trying to find some pieces of the puzzle, but I thought that particular night was probably the early part of the season was probably our best at this point.
I hesitate to ask because I don't think you'd ever trade in a win, but are there some instances where maybe you do pull a little bit more positive out of a loss?
Well, I don't know if you can do that from a loss. I mean, I like to think you can still do it from a win. You'd rather have the win. But I think right now for our team, and especially we have two seniors that have been in the primary part of our rotation. So I'd like to say that we're really a pretty young team. Really with Chris Morgan returning, Tyson Stilo, he had started second half last year. After that, we don't have a lot of experience, and so we're relatively young. And so for us, it is about still learning our identity and continuing to work to get better each day and learn from the first month of this season and games. And hopefully we'll be able to then start to really formulate who we are and what we're going to be like second half of the year and come tournament time.
Is there a portion of the season where you tend to see, as long as you've done this, the biggest jump from guys that just haven't had plenty of floor time?
I think you get to that second month for guys that that are less experienced. I think once you get into that second month, I think then they're either going to be there or they're not. And a lot of times that month of January for us is really where we settle in as to who we are, what we're going to be like come postseason time. We have a pretty good idea. Things can always change, but I think we're settled in pretty good on our rotation, our lineup, things like that at that time of the year.
Rivalry tonight, it's well known. You have a Kimberly team that's double or triple digits 2 out of their first 3 games. I would imagine some wrinkles defensively. I'm not asking you to give anything away here.
Well, I don't think what I've seen so far from them, I don't know if there's a whole lot of anything you can do to slow them down, other than the fact that hopefully they miss some shots. They've got size. They've got a lot of good basketball bodies with length across the board in their lineup. They're certainly very deep, very talented team. Ranks up there as probably one of the better Kimberly teams, and they've had a lot of really good ones. But what I've seen in the early going, this is I think a special team that Coach Wirtz has, and they're putting up a lot of points, and they're a load. They're tough on both ends of the floor.
This early in the season, do you hold back the playbook at all, or is it wide open?
Well, right now what we have in everything is it's going to be fair game, but we've really kind of streamlined everything because of the fact that we've had less practice time, so less preparation time. We don't want to make it cloudy for our players, so we're very simple, I think, in our approach. We're trying to get them to play fast and get them to play free without overthinking. And so right now it is a very minimal playbook compared to probably other years.
Coach, you're always gracious with your time. Thank you so much. Hopefully we're talking down the line. Go get up tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much, BJ. Appreciate the coverage.
Head coach Mike Shallow with the Kaukauna Ghosts. We'll take a break. More coming up on our Fox Communities Credit Union pregame show after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Welcome back into the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream as we get set for Kimberly and Kaukauna. Visiting with Papermakers head coach Lucky Wirtz. Coach, it's hard not to look at 2 of the first 3 games, triple digits on offense. You guys have out of the gates been rolling.
Yeah, the offense has been good, and the defense needs work, and the only thing is you can't carry those points over, so it really don't matter. If they could carry over to the next game, that'd be a big deal. But one game at a time, those are done. They're in the bag, and we got to get better every week, and this will be a great test tonight. These guys are playing well.
Little surprised at all at how well the offensive wheels were greased to come out of the gates?
Yeah, I mean, that early, with the COVID and not working, not playing as much, yeah. But did I think I had some kids that could put it in a hole? Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. I mean, they're kids that could shoot. So I just love the way they're running, the way they're sharing the balls. Number one, we're getting 28 assists one game and stuff like that. So those points just don't come without making the extra pass. That's what we need to do.
It feels like a stock question from my end to coaches around the league, but what was the approach in the offseason that's been unlike any other?
Workouts for us, during the school year, we didn't get within 6 feet. We had no contact for most of the time, maybe a little bit toward the end where we got ready to get going on the contact days. So mostly it was skill work, shooting, which is good. I actually sometimes, it's like the old days. You forget about that. You play too many games and you don't get better. We looked at it as something that to take advantage of rather than whine about it and nothing to do. We didn't play much in the summer. So, we got kids that play AU though, so we're lucky there. They do play basketball, but with us it was mostly non-contact, specific, just shooting, dribbling, ball handling, moves, that kind of thing.
A relief though, finally, for you to get back in between the lines?
No, yeah, I'm just feel so thankful for the school board allowing us to do it. Number one, it's not a right, it's a privilege. We understand that, but it's fun to be in the lines now and watch the kids play. They're having fun, and that's our whole theme, is just have fun, whatever it is. And they are. They're playing together and making their own fun, making their own noise, making their own excitement.
As far as goals, I don't know if you're a huge goal guy, but do those goals come from you or from the guys?
Well, the goals come from the kids at Kimberly. And, they're always lofty, and they should be. But they do understand it's a process. They're just not getting to that final step without doing the right things. But, they have goals, believe me, and not much I'm going to tell them differently. I'm more of a day-by-day process guy, and but goals are nice, and they have them, so I can't keep that away from them. No.
Got to kind of have it lined up as you start the season. A lot of conference games early. It's going to be a little bit of a different feel than it has been in years past.
Yeah. We actually had first time though. The football didn't play. I had my kids for the first week. It was actually probably an advantage. So whatever. I'm only looking at positives in COVID, not for the football. I wish they were playing, but that week of practice was nice, and we always had to jump into it. Maybe 5 days practice, some of my kids had. And this week we had a good week and a half, so that helped. I thought we got some things in and prepared for that. Yeah.
You mentioned that start of the season. What's been maybe the biggest change for you as a coach this year?
Trying to keep it normal. I don't think I've changed. I think they can hear me yelling on the cameras too much probably. So I got to be good. I don't swear or anything, but yeah, I got to keep it good there. So that's about it. Otherwise, you got to keep it normal, and that's my job. Whatever's going on the outside doesn't matter. You're still playing a basketball court, and you got a rim. You got 2 rims in a basketball. That's all I can do. Yeah.
Rivalry, we know it's well documented. You against Kaukauna tonight. What stood out from the Ghosts on tape? I know they picked up a really good win on the road at Hortonville on Friday.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Morgan's really good. They're just really good offensive team, and Coach Shallow does a great job. They're coming out of the gates really nicely for them, and Morgan's a special kid, and they got physical kids that play very physically hard, and it's going to be a test for us on the road tonight. This would be a quality win if we can pull this one off here on the road. Yeah.
I know you certainly don't circle them, but we can circle these kind of games on our calendar. Coach, always gracious with your time. Go get them. We'll talk down the line.
Thanks a lot for coming out here. It's fantastic. Yep.
Head coach Lucky Wirtz of the Kimberly Papermakers. More coming up on the pregame show after this.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
I just thoroughly enjoy the members. They become friends. They make me laugh. Sometimes they make me cry. There are times where people need help, and when they leave here with a smile on their face, it makes me proud to be an employee of Fox Communities Credit Union, because I hear so many people talk about the good things that we do.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Good evening and welcome once again into the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream as we get set for Kimberly and Kaukauna tonight. BJ DeGroat with you once again alongside Zach Morris as we are just about set for tip. Get a look at our starting lineups as well in here. But Zach, buckle up, should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a big matchup to watch. These two teams can move quickly up and down the court and not afraid to score quite a few points, especially we saw from the Papermakers just this past Friday. The fact that they could put up 3 points, shots up better than anybody in the state. It's a game to watch out for the quick scoring, so we'll find that soon.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. It should be, all indications are, this should be billed as one of the top 4 teams in the conference. Kaukauna, Kimberly, Neenah, Hortonville, all seem to be vying for that top spot. Kind of the regular, so to speak, if you're last few years. And we have a technical to start off the game tonight. Didn't get a reason as to why.
Could be a handful of things, either the book or jersey.
So Kaukauna will be staked to a 2-0 lead here before the tip.
You know when they say for football you get a 3-point advantage at home? You can say they got, hey, 2 points here.
So they had a wrong number in the scorebook, Zach, as we get a little bit of clarification, but we're underway. Kaukauna with possession. So that technical gives Kaukauna possession out of the gates. 3 on the right side. Kaylin Dvorak knocks down the triple. Expect quite a bit of that tonight from the Ghosts. They are without one of the big guys inside, Tyson Waldrop. And a turnover on the opening possession for the Papermakers offensively. Back the other way we come. Morrow on a drive. Floater is good inside. Oh, how about this start for Kaukauna right out of the gates? They're up 7-zip.
This is the best start you can hope for, being the home team.
Less than a minute into this one. Pavletsky, here's a pump fake. Politkowski inside and a nice leave for Jackson Dudek. 3 left side, Morrow. That one's off the mark and a rebound by Politkowski. Ellison inside, a touch pass. Asman can't finish. That's Dudek though, he scoops it up and in. So Asman, the touch pass to Dudek, who gets it to go on the other end. Morrow a 3, that one's short. But a loose ball into the hands of Sipple, who's fouled on the baseline, on the layup try.
Kimberly did a good job on the boards last Friday, and a great opportunity here for the Ghosts being able to sneak in an opportunity at the line.
Carson Sipple will step to the line. 45.5% from the stripe this year. And his first is good. That doesn't look like a 45% stroke. Traditionally, Kaukauna teams very good from the free throw line, and that hasn't changed this year. They're over 75% and a perfect 2 for 2.
Pandemic or not, make sure you work on your free throws.
9-4 as we get the scoreboard ironed out. Grant Asman, talented big man for the Papermakers, comes up empty on his first 3-point attempt. Ghost looking to get out, pull-up jumper from deep and buried home by Christopher Morgan. My goodness. What a start for Kaukauna tonight. Inside, laying Dudek off to a really good start for the senior. Comes in averaging just under 8 points a game. He's got 6 here very early on in this one. left side. Morgan comes up empty on that try. He hit the other one from where you and I do our show every morning, out near Kensington Drive. Paveletsky left it short, and it's scooped up and in. Dudek, how about his start tonight? 8 points for the big fella.
The rebounds are going to be huge tonight, BJ, just to the fact that there'll be a lot of three-point shots. And that means that quite a few balls are going to be off the rim or maybe even a few air balls.
Yeah, you see Dvorak there, who just had it, number 11. Up and under, no good by Morrow. He's into the starting lineup, replacing Tyson Waldrop, who didn't even suit up today. Oh, counted and a foul for Dudek, who's into double figures at the 14:55 mark. My goodness.
Well, this is the pace that Kimberly likes to hang at, but usually their opponent does not follow them. So this is a tight game already early on, as we expected.
Dudek has all 10 of Kimberly's points in this one. Again, comes in averaging just under 8 a game. Some nights you just don't know where it's going to come from. Dvorak, may have taken an extra step, but he's clear. 3 on the left side, that's in and out. It's Gabe Hammond. His first shot attempt tonight. On the other end, Paveletsky. Asman, another beautiful dish inside. Dudek now with all 12 of Kimberly's points. And we are tied at 12. Dvorak on the other end. Got it. Jalen Dvorak into the starting lineup tonight. He's got a couple of triples. 30-second timeout taken by the Ghosts. They're on top of Kimberly. 15-12 early in this one. Stick around. We're back after this on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Communities mean everything to Fox. It's in our name. It means giving back and moving forward through life's changes. It means evolving to give you the best personalized financial services. Fox has been here since 1937. Times have changed, but our focus hasn't. It's about our members, today and always. Fox Communities Credit Union. Make life happen.
Welcome back to Kaukauna High School. BJ DeGroat, Zach Morris with you tonight on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream. Often use this phrase on the radio side, but this is a seatbelt game for sure early on. May need to buckle up for it. It could be an up and down affair. Paveletsky in the lane, leaves it off. Asman, the flush home with 2 hands.
Kimberly had a few slam dunks on Friday, continuing that.
Under 3 on the other end. Up ahead, Asman once again is bumped. And we'll head to the stripe. Officials tonight, Mark Larson, Bill DeGroat, and Brian Bergert. So an addressing, which is, I would imagine, common in a rivalry game. Maybe some talking between the players. It's often a good time to get it squared away. Teams are at the stripe, right?
Well, especially, you're not getting much time to talk when these teams get rolling on offense.
That's a good point. Asman thought he split a pair. I thought this is supposed to be tied at 15. I'm going to leave it there. Did he hit his first free throw?
I can't remember.
To the line, it's Morgan. He comes up empty on the first one.
Both teams are doing a great job passing the ball because to keep this offense flowing, especially at this high pace, you have to have pristine passes. They're doing a great job on both sides. The first team that will start having turnovers will be the downfall of this game.
Yeah, it sure felt like he had missed that first one. Scoreboard here reads 16-16. That's where we're going to go with. Triple buried home by Kimberly, and they have now a 3-point lead, their largest tonight. Spinning, and up and under by Sipple, no good, saved on the baseline. Paveletsky into the front court, quick trigger three in transition is short. Defensive rebound, Dudek lays it in. Keeps pouring them in for Kimberly here in this first half.
Kaukauna did a great job on that initial wave, but right now this is the wave that Kimberly starts every game with a big lead.
14 for Dudek here in the first half. Oregon, an answer back on the other end, comes up short, cleared away by Asman. Politkowski now inside. Paveletsky. Late runners tipped up. Oh, into the hands, another reset. Dudek inside and a finish.
Defensive rebounding will be huge for the Ghosts. I mean, right there is another opportunity for Kimberly.
They have a first half Jason Dudek, 16 and counting. Three on the other end is off the mark. Connor Golden into the ball game. Hammond can't get it to go inside. Thought height might be an issue, size may be an issue for Kaukauna in this one. Asman, the easy lay-in in transition. And another timeout by the Ghosts. 25-16, game of runs here early on, a little bit less than 12 to go. Back after this, Fox Communities Credit Union video screen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Welcome back to Kaukauna High School. The Ghosts with the lead here early. And now it's Kimberly. Up 25-16. Coming out of the timeout. Morrow. Tough shot off the glass. Can't get it to go. Some contact. Head the other way. Up and under. No good. Follow by Dudek isn't there. Dvorak now. Out in the front court. And blocking foul. Couldn't get his feet set. That is Cal McGinnis for Kimberly. That was Brendan Mudler taking it at McGinnis. Also seeing Braden Baumgart into the ball game for the first time as well.
Well, quick rebounds like that Kaukauna had will help him out.
Morrow off the inbounds is off the mark. Up ahead. Inside, shot rejected. Oh, but right there is Politkowski up and under. Oh, the hezzy. Hit him with the hezzy, Zach.
See, right, another opportunity there for Kaukauna. It's going to be those little plays here where a tip ball and you have to make sure you can maintain that possession and get this deficit down.
Baumgart can't hit the three, the wing junior. Politkowski, Paveletsky. Ellison is cut off. Oh, right into the hands of Morgan. Good defensive play. Morgan, he'll press the gas 1-on-3 and then bring it back out. Right side on a drive back tap. Politkowski too strong out of bounds. Ball back over to The Kaukauna Ghosts. Dvorak will take a seat along with Morrow for Kaukauna. And Asman makes his way over to the table.
Papermakers did a great job on the other side. Did not panic on that bad turnover. Again, another opportunity for the Ghosts. There's been opportunities to get this deficit down, and still plenty of time. We're still in the first half portion of the first half, so you're in a great position, but you don't want this to be a big lead where it's almost impossible to come back like Oshkosh North faced on Friday.
Morgan from the right side. Oh, high arcing. Touched to the clouds and dropped home by Chris Morgan. So I haven't been corrected yet. I don't know if he prefers Christopher, Chris. When you can just flat out shoot, I don't know if it matters.
As long as I get your last name right in that position.
Hammond second. Team's third as Asman rolls in the free throw. Golden and Dvorak back in for Kaukauna.
Papermakers just continue to work hard on offense and having every opportunity they basically want to get to the rim.
So Asman hits both. He's perfect 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. Really by 10 now. Three-pointer off the mark. Ellison. Pavletsky. Knocked away and taken away by Morgan. Mentioned it a couple of times. Three-pointer from the corner of Morrow. Back rim. Zach, this Kimberly team, 2 out of the first 3 games, they've scored over 100 points. They've been in triple digits offensively.
And it's led by good three-point shooting, but also great passes like that.
Peroni had a look at it, but it was swatted away by Hammond. Morrow. And tied up. Indeed we do. Possession arrow over to the Papermakers. Here's Dudek, who left his seat on the bench. It's actually on fire, Zach. I don't know if you saw that. 16 points for Dudek here in the first half.
It just shows you that any player can have a huge night. You just don't know what night it will be.
Asman to the corner. Polakowski a 3. Got it. Kimberly by a dozen. Dvorak, long 3. That's short. Kimberly looking to push.
A lot of empty possessions for Kaukauna.
Tip there. Asman threw it away. Here's Morrow. Handoff on to Morgan. Morgan a little bit of space here. Going to work on Polakowski, or Pavletsky, excuse me. Morrow comes up empty. And timeout for head coach Lucky Wirtz and the Kimberly Papermakers. Kimberly by a dozen. We're right at the 8-minute mark. Opportunity to take a look at those starting lineups, but first, thanks to one of our great sponsors tonight, Hain Meats, your local full-service meat market in Kaukauna. Proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your quality, fresh choice meat cuts, see our friends Hain Meats at 600 County KK in Kaukauna. And online to see all of their services, go to hainmeats.com. Hain Meatpacking, a brand of fine quality. Hain aboard tonight, and along with Fox Communities Credit Union, our angel investor really in this video stream. They've been with us since day one. Myron Construction, North Star Dental Group, and Hain Meatpacking. Thanks for hopping aboard this year, more so than ever. And well, it's been a rough year for small businesses. We appreciate those businesses hopping aboard with us. So if you can frequent their establishments, we'd appreciate it. Back to action. Paveletsky lays it in.
You almost wonder at some point Kimberly changes their philosophy on offense. I know 3 points are going to bring you back quickly, but you need to make some baskets.
3 on the other end by Morgan, who gets it to go. Taken away. Here's Morgan on the other end. Hammond gets through up and under. Asman got a piece of it at the end. Rejected inside. Going to the ground. Oh, we're going to have a travel as it was ripped away. And Golden hits the floor.
Just left with a hot potato on the ground. Someone was going to fall down for a travel, and unfortunate for him, it was him.
Just kind of an unlucky situation there. Asman nearly has it taken away. Dudek inside. Plenty of space for that big fella to work. 18 and counting now for Jackson Dudek. .26-22, 3 on the other end off the mark. From Sipple. Paveletsky inside, strong move, took it right at Morgan. Created a little bit of space and an easy lay-in for him.
Busting out in a zone, causing confusion.
Good look from the corner, buried home by Connor Golden. His first bucket tonight. And a blocking foul. It'll be just the 4th on the Ghosts. That'll go on Carson Sipple. Mudler back into the ball game for the Ghosts. He replaces Sipple. 6:20 left, and Polakowski a couple of steps before he made his move. Ghost here with the ball back.
And Kimberly's offense has been on fire. The only problem has been those unforced turnovers.
Inside tough bucket by Gabe Hammond. Senior averages 13 a game. First couple of the night knocked away, good hands. Hammond there on defense. Morgan. Pump fake, clears the way. 3 left it. Short and to the left. The other end of 3 too strong.
Great job on the defensive rebounding because these are possessions you need to make count.
Ghosts trailing by 11, they get it down to single digits here with a bucket. Morgan, another pump fake, another good look at a 3. Got it. Doesn't need much space. He's used that pump fake last couple of times down and has buried some triples.
If the players bite, try to get a better look at the hoop.
Down to 8, Hammond another takeover. Hammond feeling it right now, up and under, contact, no call. And Hammond lays it in. Here's the run by Kaukauna. They cut it to 6. Paveletsky on the baseline, nearly threw it away. It's tapped out of bounds. And it'll stay with Kimberly. Have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Ghost on a run. They've closed it to within 6 late in the first half here in our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
I just thoroughly enjoy the members. They become friends. They make me laugh. Sometimes they make me cry. There are times where people need help, and when they leave here with a smile on their face, it makes me proud to be an employee of Fox Communities Credit Union because I hear so many people talk about the good things that we do.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Welcome back to Kaukauna High School. Papermakers on top of the Ghosts, but Kimberly seeing their lead start to dwindle. As many as 13, down to 6.
I think Coach Wartz has told his team that trust in the offense. There's been a little lull right now, but we've seen this team score fast.
Yeah, certainly Hammond inside. Triple team comes away, missed the short one, and then has it ripped away. Inside Ellison, a leave. Polakowski lays it in. Junior at just under 13 a game, has 4 here in the first half. Oh, beautiful move to get free. Eyes up the triple, knocks it down. Mudler from deep.
And those are the plays that the Ghosts need, is when you see Kimberly just jumping on a ball and not guessing correctly.
Paveletsky, count it, and a foul. Big bucket to stop the run from Kaukauna. $15 foul for the Ghosts. And a little bit of run there by Jacob Myers, the senior 6'6". Heads to the bench for Kimberly. Polakowski. Check that, Paveletsky makes it a 3-point play.
When you play these top teams of the FEA, every time you make a great basket, it just seems your opponent makes another one.
Morgan way off on the triple. Other way, Polakowski, a good look at a 3. Morgan there to clean up the miss. Oh, taken away. Paveletsky. Thought he was going to crank it back. He just lays it in gently. Hammond on the other end. Got it down to 6. Hammond inside. Oh, can't get it to go. Left it ever so short. It's back up to 10. Quickly on the other end. Polakowski. Follow up, no good by Dudek. Morgan, pull up 3, transition. Comes up empty there. The feeling with wall drop out, there may be a little bit of a change on, step back 3. Paveletsky, smooth from the junior. Just under 26 a game. Baumgart, the miss. In transition, Paveletsky starting to heat up. Back-to-back triples for him. Boom, just like that. Lead up to 16.
You hate having a 3-point against you and then an empty possession right after.
Largest of the game, Paveletsky. Third one in a row, the net combusts, right? Are we NBA Jam style?
Correct.
Okay. Asman, tough one in the lane. Fading away, cleared away. Baumgart up and under and lays it in. Braden Baumgart, first bucket tonight. Stops a little bit of a Papermaker run. Inside, Dudek will kick it out. A little touch pass. Paveletsky, for 3 in a row, got it to go. Not supposed to get that roll on the road, especially on the road at your rival.
And again, another empty possession after a huge 3 for the Papermakers.
Left side, Ellison. Tough look from the outside there. Kaukauna with possession. Gotta get something here for Morgan, don't you?
Right now, yes.
Oh, good look, wide open at the top of the key. Baumgart can't get it to go. Got the look that you wanted it for Kaukauna.
When you have that top of the key open 3-point shot, it's hard to give up. No reason to panic in this final minute for Kaukauna because you've seen your offense be able to come back once before.
Less than a minute, little 2-man game at the top. Tapped away out of bounds. Good hands from Golden. Sipple will check back in for the Ghosts. Boy, a strong finish here to this first half from Kimberly as that lead had gotten down to 6. Kaukauna had really cut into it.
Well, with the good three-point shooting teams, you can go hot and cold so quickly in every game, but still come up with a lot of points.
Kimberly looks like they'll try to hold for one here. First half that sees them score 54. Well, they put up 65 in the first half on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
See that right?
It is, and on pace again for a 100-point game.
Timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout, 31.3 left here on the clock. Hain Meats, your local full-service meat market in Kaukauna, proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your quality fresh choice meat cuts, see our friends. Hain Meats, 600 County KK in Kaukauna. And online to see all of their services, go to hainmeats.com. That's H-A-E-N meats.com. Hain Meat Packing, a brand of fine quality. Coming up on Thursday, we're back at it. Northeastern Conference. Freedom and Fox Valley Lutheran. Looking forward to that one. You'll be on the call with Jonathan Krause.
Correct. But get on the FVA. You can only do FVA for a couple games, and you got to get into a different conference.
Oh, I mean, we've got so many of them up here. The Bay, the Northeastern, the FVA. Inside, good look, Dudek. Unofficially, I think I have him at 20 in the first half. Comes in averaging 7.7 a game. Morgan will rock it. Give left side, Hammond. Get it back to Morgan, 5 to go. On a drive, tucks it under, contact inside, no call. Head the other way, and it is off the backboard. Ran right into the teeth of the defense. Coach Shallow looking for an explanation. As we hit the half, 56-37, the Papermakers close the first half with a fury. Kaukauna down by double digits. They make a run. I believe it was within 6 at one point, and then Kimberly hit the gas.
And that's the problem when you do play a team, for Kaukauna fans, is when you play Kimberly, this is a team where even though you have them down and you can get that lead down to single digits, they can score quickly. And that's why you have to start focusing on your offense. Maybe try to go for a couple more layups and just going for three-point shots, because it is a tough matchup against Kimberly, because we've seen it twice on 2 different scoring surges. They can put up points up in a hurry.
Yeah, you look at it, and no Tyson Waldrop in the lineup tonight. He's their biggest threat inside. You figured that would be a mismatch that Kimberly would go after. If you're Kaukauna and Coach Shallow, certainly knew most likely what the plan of attack was there. I think that's why you're seeing a concerted effort to get up as many threes as you can. Part of the reason they were able to chip into that lead, though, and cut it down to single digits, and then some shots just didn't fall in the second half, and Kimberly started to execute.
Correct.
Jackson Pavletsky, 3 straight triples. It's a 9-0 run by himself, and part of the reason you see.
And that's where the three-point shooting can help for both teams, where you can score quickly. And as for Kaukauna, it's continued to take the advantages of turnovers, where those rebounds are not secure right away. That's your chance to pick that up, get into your transition offense, and other situations. Just getting your hand up, getting to pass deflections. Kimberly is not a huge turnover team, so if you can get a couple of those turnovers and score on the return, that is a way you can cut this 19-point deficit quickly.
56-37, Kimberly on top of Kaukauna here at the half. We'll take a look at both teams' schedules coming up as well. And we'll go through our radio and broadcast schedule coming up the next couple of days here during the half. We'll take a quick break. Kimberly by 19 at the half. The battle for K-Town, 56-37. Papermakers with a first half lead. More coming up after this here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
I just thoroughly enjoy the members. They become friends. They make me laugh. Sometimes they make me cry. There are times where people need help, and when they leave here with a smile on their face, it makes me proud to be an employee of Fox Communities Credit Union because I hear so many people talk about the good things that we do.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
All right, 56-37 at the half. Kimberly with the lead. How about the first half from Jason Dudek? 22 first half points for the senior. So it's left Zach speechless.
Well, I mean, you're seeing big performances, not just him. I mean, it's just when you get these two opponents, and when you especially put up 56 points in a half, I mean, you're going to be led by someone, too, that gives you a lot of points. And this is what Kimberly does. It could be a different player that leads them. And it's stunning when you look at a team like this, like Kaukauna. How do you go around this? You know a lot of points are going to come in. That means your offense needs to be doing very well. So it's not impossible. We've seen this team get within single digits in the first half. The question will be, can Coach Shallow get this team make some adjustments? Can he find a way to at least find a way to cut this deficit with either different offense or just continue to play aggressively on defense? We'll see how the players react in these first 2 minutes.
15 for Christopher Morgan to lead all scorers for Kaukauna in the first half. Here's a look at the Ghost schedule. Rattled off their first 4 in a row, all 4 of those conference games. So technically right now, a half-game lead over in the conference based on one additional win. Kaukauna 4-0 coming in this one. Kimberly 3-0 in conference play. Dvorak, Morrow, Hammond, Sipple, and Morgan, the 5 to start for the Ghosts. Same starting 5 for Kimberly as well. Ellison, Paveletsky, Polakowski, Asman, and Dudek. Fast and furious pace in that first half. See if that trend continues here. Relatively monotonous, not monotonous, but thorough offensive possession to start. Paveletsky drops home a bucket to start things off. He got hot at the end of the first half, 3 straight triples and a couple other buckets. He's got 15. Kimberly looking to push. Polakowski, no good. Dudek right there and lays it in. He's been an issue inside tonight, Zach.
And when you have a player that is very good on the boards, can get those second, third opportunities, it's tough to defend because when you get more chances, you're going to get more points. And a great job by Kimberly.
Morrow might have caught an elbow from Asman. Ellison leaves it off. Asman up and under.
Great pass, the split between 2 defenders.
6 straight out of the gates for Kimberly. That will prompt a timeout for head coach Mike Shallow. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. We're back in 30. This is the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
100 years in business, thousands of construction projects, countless memories, and priceless relationships for which we are eternally grateful. But we're just getting started. The team at Myron Construction thrives on bringing dreams to life, and we're looking forward to the next century of building excellence for our clients, partners, and the community. Because building excellence isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
6-0 run out of the gates for Kimberly here to start the second half. BJ DeGroat, Zach Morris with you this evening on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream. Thanks for coming along with us this evening. Let us know where you're watching. Tweet at us at BJ_DeGroat, at @TheScoreWI. Inside, Hammond had a good look. Haven't been many inside. Dudek can't get that one to go. He's gotten everything else to go. Tap up, Asman, no good. Another reset. Gathers and puts it in.
So while Kaukauna's forced basically to shoot 3-pointers, it's because you look at the inside, just unable to get rebounds defensively, and when you try to drive, you're getting blocked. It's just a tough matchup so far for the Ghost.
Sipple on the other end draws the foul. That's the first one here in the second half. Morrow, a tough night shooting. Dvorak pinches one off from the left side. Cleared away by Ellison. A little over 2 minutes into the second half.
Huge possession here for the Ghosts. Don't want to be down by 30.
Inside, there's a lay-in by Dudek, who continues his big night. Morrow, pull up, back rim no good. Kaukauna still yet to get a bucket here in the second half. Paveletsky right down Main Street. A lay-in and another timeout taken by head coach Mike Shallow and the Ghosts. 68-37.
Just a huge defensive breakdown there.
12-point run out of the gates for Kimberly here in the second half. Take a break. More of the second half coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
68-37, the lead for Kimberly as we're back at it, coming out of the timeout from the Ghosts. Morgan, he's yet to get a shot off here in the second half. Hammond. Sipple, oh, beautiful spin move inside, but can't get it to go.
And that just symbolizes how this second half has played out for Kaukauna.
Oh, a pull on a three, quick trigger from Grant Asman. He had 8 in the first half. Got 7 here in the second. Inside, Hammond can't get it to go. He's slow to get up. He's still down on the other end, and we'll have a pause here as Jackson Paveletsky, his third bucket here in the second half, and Hammond on to our right, a little slow to get up as he went to the ground. Training staff, assistant coach over to check on the 6'3" senior. That name will sound familiar on the football side of things as well. Multi-sport athlete here with the Ghosts, getting helped up. He shook up an ankle. And you couple that now with Tyson Waldrop not being available and start to get really thin inside if you're Kaukauna.
Well, the work's cut out now for Lucky Wirtz and the rest of the Papermakers. You know where you want to attack offensively, and it's what they have been so far in the second half.
So already down Waldrop, your 6'5" junior forward, and now you lose your 6'3" senior and Hammond for the Ghosts. We're looking for your first bucket here in the first half. Sipple, see if it's on the pass or on the shot. No, they'll say he was elevating. And a couple of free throws coming up for Carson Sipple. 6'2" junior, 6 points, just under 2.5 boards per game. I imagine his role is going to have to increase here in the second half if Hammond is unable to get back in.
And that's the other part of this team. Someone will have to step up because you have a huge deficit. Someone's going to have to make a play or two.
Sipple hits both, and it makes it 73-39. First points of the second half for Kaukauna. Inside Asman, got to the rim. Oh, how do you like the defense, though, by Baumgart, who just checked in? Stood tall with Asman. Sipple, 3-ball, corner pocket. Got it to go.
That's how you start building some confidence.
Started there on the defensive end. Baumgart rising up with Asman. 6'11" senior flying into him. Missed shot there. McGinnis goes glass. Cal McGinnis the bucket for Kimberly.
Great job trying to locate the rebound after the missed shot.
Spinning Sipple tried it again, but lost it going up. He's a little slow to get back. Patrick McGinnis inside. Asman going to work, but I think Sipple reached in and got a piece of Asman's arm. 6'11" senior will take a seat. Peroni back into the ball game. Dvorak will enter for Kaukauna. Paveletsky got it from the free throw stripe. Talk about a quiet 22. That's what you're going to get right now from Jackson Paveletsky. Spencer Johnson. Up and under, going to the deck. Offensive board inside, muscled up and in by Peroni.
There's only so much you can do on those rebounds without the height.
A rattle in and in from Connor Golden. Second three for Golden tonight. Paveletsky nearly lost it and then picked it up and got it to go with the runner.
Now we're starting to get back to that pace as we saw early in the first half.
Double digits now for Paveletsky in both halves. He 145. Step back. Morgan got it. Morgan's first hoop here in the second half. Team's now a little bit more free-flowing offensively.
Once the Ghosts were able to score those first 2 points, that's where the confidence started to build and some great plays defensively.
Paveletsky, and we got a tie-up inside. Dvorak was able to get a hand on it. Possession arrow will stay with the Papermakers. Tommy Ellison back into the ball game along with Owen Polakowski. McGinnis on the right side, and a late foul call. A couple of free throws coming as Baumgart got McGinnis, 6'2" senior. And can't hit the first. And misses both, does McGinnis.
Good sign for the Ghosts. The offense is clicking a little bit better now in the last few minutes.
Quick trigger three. Loose ball foul inside. It'll stay on this end. Is that Peroni on the reach in as freshman John O'Neill into the ball game. Tallest player left on the active roster for Kaukauna. Morgan catch and shoot three. That's off the mark, out of bounds. Back over to Kimberly. Get a look at this Kaukauna schedule coming up. Or this Kimberly schedule. We took a look at the Kaukauna schedule for the first 10 as well. Get a broadcast in there. Inside. Polakowski. Patrick McGinnis. Spinning. Fadeaway. Got it. He misses 2 free throws and 2 free ones, and then a spinning fader in the lane goes. There's Morgan on the other end. (83-49).
Was Kimberly offense, I mean, they're great when they're forced to move quickly, but when they have time to actually work out their plays, they can be very deadly as well.
Ellison tried to make the move, but he had a hook inside. And we'll head the other way. Shift change for Kimberly. Dvorak exits for the Ghosts. As Golden, check that, Mudler back into the ball game, replacing Dvorak. Check that, replacing Baumgart. Fresh 5, Paveletsky. Along with Asman back into the ball game. There's Ellison on the rebound. Jackson Wildis also in there. A couple of steps from Asman inside, misses the first, and then follows up his miss. Quickly the other way, 3-ball.
It's just a tough night when you need to rely on threes.
Paveletsky left it short, and we head the other way. Freshman inside, O'Neal is fouled. Sipple will return, replacing Golden. Under 10 minutes to go in this one on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
Neither team feels comfortable. Look at Kimberly. They were trying to get every point they can because they know how fast this offense can turn on with three-point shooting. And as for Kaukauna, they're not giving up on trailing by more than 20.
Dudek inside the lay-in with contact over Morgan. So Dudek's big night continues. Mudler. Dvorak. Can't get the triple. Paveletsky. Dudek. It's a tough assignment inside for Morgan. Asman shook inside. And another bucket for him. 8 in the first half. 11 here in the second for 19. For Grant Asman, 6'11" senior. Mudler, a strong move. He'll head to the stripe. 6th team foul on Kimberly here in the second half. So the Ghost in the bonus the rest of the way. Here's a recipe. I know you look at the scoreboard and 40-point ball game, but if you're looking for anything, Zach, to try to get in it, it's getting to that free throw line, being able to score without the clock running.
Well, with the running clock, it gets kind of interesting, but you're looking at a situation where you're in that point with running clock, you start building for the next game. And then let's say if you're in this situation again, which you very well will probably play Kimberly one more time, you need to find a way to score without the height. Is there a way you can continue to work on your three-point shooting? This is the night to work on that sort of game plan. Maybe you find something in the next 7 minutes that can work in the future.
Mudler hits both. Wildis on the other end, comes up empty. Morgan clears it away for Kaukauna. Mudler, layoff inside. Oh, just overlaid, but getting his own board and in is John O'Neal. 6'6" freshman. Some hoop and some harm. $9:53 after O'Neal's bucket. Papermakers have won 4 straight in this series. Last, the state championship year for Kaukauna, second game of the season. 83-77 here at Kaukauna. Move inside, shot up no good from Myers. Shots off the mark. believe that was Warren Morrow. Got a jersey switch. Maybe some blood on his jersey.
Well, it was still a great rebound. The fact that the second chance opportunities is what gives you a chance to win. And when you look at this going against Kimberly, you can get them confused on a tip ball, on a rebound, and score. This is how you start cutting down that lead.
McGinnis from his knees. Johnson in the corner. Hits the three. Hit you from all over the place. Inside, Morrow for a bucket. 4 for him tonight. Side, nice job defensively. Butler, make the pass, couldn't get it to go. Had Sipple for a second, tried to get the defender. And it's cleared away by Kimberly.
It's like Kaukauna playing with a little energy boost here.
Takeaway by the Ghosts. Morgan for 3, got it. I don't think there's anybody in the conference that has a more high-arcing, beautiful three-point shot than Christopher Morgan. 5 triples for him tonight. Patrick McGinnis in the corner. And ripped away, but a reach-in foul.
5 players taking off their warm-up jerseys coming in for the Papermakers.
Third on Sipple. It's just the second team foul for Kaukauna. A host of substitutions coming up here. Both teams looking to get some reserves in and need just one white body to occupy that low right block.
And then the whole team looked to head over there. Now, this would be called a shift change. We got 4 from the other team and 5 from one. Should be some energized plays coming up.
Yeah, we'll do our best to get you the full complement of substitutions. McGinnis hits both. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. 94-61. Kimberly on top of Kaukauna here on a Fox Communities
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Communities mean everything to Fox. It's in our name. It means giving back and moving forward through life's changes. It means evolving to give you the best personalized financial services. Fox has been here since 1937. Times have changed, but our focus hasn't. It's about our members, today and always. Fox Communities Credit Union. Make life happen.
Today's game brought to you by Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, North Star Dental Group, and Hain Meatpacking. 4:06 and rolling here in the second half. Big lead for Kimberly, 94-61. 3 ball off the mark. And Dvorak takes it away, but loses it going up and will head the other way. Inbound comes to O'Neal. Here's Kyle Verhagen. Three off the mark and cleared away by Caden Peddleton. Jack Stats into the ball game. Tyler Veith as well, and a three-pointer knocked home by Jamison Grail.
It's got to feel good getting into the game, getting a big 3.
Jamison, the junior. Connor Golden back in. AJ Van Vonderen will take a seat for Kimberly. I believe that is Evan Johnson, who just checked into the ball game for the Papermakers. And a turnover. Here's Verhagen. Dvorak going in, and he's wrapped up by Jamison Grawl. Clock still runs here with that 36-point deficit.
Benefits.
It got up to 40, so once it gets to 40, then you run it the rest of the
Yeah, there was a little
second half.
confusion at the scores table about if they were able to get under 40, which they did for a little bit. The running clock stopped, then the referee a little bit later said keep it going.
Yeah. So once you hit that 40-point mark, they continue to run that clock then. 97-62 as Dvorak splits a pair. Off the mark from Grawl. He gets it back though. Wide open 3 is knocked home. Jack Stats into the stat book, the sophomore with a triple. And a substitution timeout. And for the second time here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream in less than a week, Zach, the scoreboard has hit triple digits for Kimberly.
You know, that's last week was the first time I've seen it, and now it's been back-to-back games.
Dvorak, strong move down the right rail. For a couple of free throws, let's take a look at that schedule, Zach. 105-65 over Fond du Lac, and that win over Oshkosh West. As Dvorak hits the first, and then you guys saw firsthand, you and Joey D, 108-76, home win over North. Nina on deck on Friday, a game that we will have on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream. Tyler Veith with a triple. Oh, 364 inside. O'Neal couldn't get it to go. And Veith will dribble it out for the Papermakers, who will move to 4-0 overall, 4-0 in conference play. And for the third time in their first 4 games, hit over the triple-digit mark. Your final tonight, 103-64, a road win in a rivalry. Has to feel pretty good, Zach.
Especially, yeah, you look at it for the winners, and that being the Kimberly Papermakers continuing with their winning streak over their rivals, as just on a hot start to the season with the three-point shooting. You're scoring 100 points multiple times. You're feeling really good going into the big matchup with Nina, because it was a tough night now going into it. It's going to be another tough one coming up.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It's early. Keep in mind, it is early. But there are your standings coming into this one. Kaukauna and Nina, percentage points ahead of Kimberly in the FVA. Interesting shakeout to the way this conference. I mean, you thought Nina, Kaukauna, Kimberly, Hortonville, those are going to be the 4 that you're really going to look at. Who's going to be in that middle pack? And right now, you are looking at maybe the top team in Division I. You know, come in ranked number 2 according to WisSports.net and the coaches poll there for the Papermakers. They sure looked all of that and then some tonight, Zach. 64 with the win.
Yeah, the Papermakers were on fire last year, and they have brought that with them to this season. And, yeah, it's very early on, but if you continue to play like this in your conference, and let's say if they end up pulling up a huge victory over Neenah and a very convincing victory, where you're talking about a 30-point victory, you have to wonder, you play your two top teams in your conference, is this a big year? And what can that bring rest of the season? Now, we've seen teams get hot early on and stumble mid-part of the season. So the question for Kimberly is, can you at least keep up this high-scoring machine?
Well, certainly you look at through the first 4 games, that offensive train continues to roll. Big one on Friday against Neenah.
You almost wonder with their game with Oshkosh West, was that even a fluke? The fact that you scored 70 and just 100 in the others.
And it's a sweep for the Kimberly Papermakers tonight as the girls knock off Kaukauna 66-60 in a final. That game over at Kimberly. Trying to track down some other scores as well here before we get off the air. Menasha, they end up with triple digits, 100-76 over St. Mary Catholic. That was our radio game tonight. And that's really the only other score from around the area. Neenah with a 34, it's tied at the half. Neenah and Hortonville, 34 apiece at the half. But that was reported close to an hour ago. So those are really the only scores that I have to pass along for you tonight. Here's a look at that Papermaker schedule. Coming up on Friday, that game against Neenah is a game that we will have for you right here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream. Neenah and Kimberly from Kimberly coming up on Friday. I will be on the call with you. So
correct.
We'll give another look at the Papermakers. Our radio game coming up on Friday is Freedom at Little Chute in the Northeastern Conference. And then our next video stream game is coming up on Thursday, and we're in the Northeastern Conference at Fox Valley Lutheran for the Foxes and the Irish of Freedom. That should be a good one. Yourself and Jonathan Kraus on the call. You're triple dipping this week.
It is a basketball week. As you mentioned, this is a strange year. How often do you have a lot of games in December? Usually you have a couple that work your way towards the Christmas holiday break, but this year, because of the difference of COVID-19 and the delay start to the season, you got to jam in all the games early on and see how the rest of the season plays out.
There's a look at what's coming up for Kaukauna as they stepped out of conference play on Saturday and fell to De Pere, a Redbird team that's undefeated this year, 75-61. So back-to-back losses for Coach Shell. Little undermanned as far as a roster is concerned. Tyson Waldrop inside, not available tonight for Kaukauna. They also saw Gabe Hammond go down in the second half with an injury as well. And no surprise that Kimberly ended up taking some advantage inside. But good news for Kaukauna. Well, is it good news? Because he had it on the road for 6 straight games. As
long as you get your players back, it's not that bad. But as for tonight, you look at it for Kaukauna, it was just a rough situation. You talk about that matchup. You just played the wrong team at the wrong time.
And that game here tonight, again, that final 103-64 in that game tonight is a loss for the Ghosts. But Oshkosh North, Fond du Lac, Neenah, all coming up for Kaukauna on their schedule. Let's take a break. We'll get look at some of the final statistics here, some of the leading scores, then we'll bid you adieu. 103-64, Kimberly over Kaukauna, our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
I just thoroughly enjoy the members. They become friends. They make me laugh. Sometimes they make me cry. There are times where people need help, and when they leave here with a smile on their face, it makes me proud to be an employee of Fox Communities Credit Union because I hear so many people talk about the good things that we do.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Hain Meats, your local full-service meat market in Kaukauna, proud sponsor of this broadcast tonight. For all your quality, fresh choice meat cuts, see our friends Hain Meats, 600 County KK in Kaukauna, and online to see all of their services. Go to hainmeats.com. Hain Meat Packing, a brand of fine quality since 1959. We welcome you back to Kaukauna High School. BJ DeGroat, Zach Morris with you this evening. 103-64. Kimberly moves to 4-0 on the year and hands the Kaukauna Ghosts their second straight loss. Our offensive machine just keeps rolling, third time in 4 games out of the gates here in 2020-2021 that the Papermakers have moved it into triple digits. Again, coming up on Thursday, next time we'll be on the air, Zach Morris along with Jonathan Krause will be on the call in the Northeastern Conference. Our first trip this year to Fox Valley Lutheran. Fox is welcoming in the Freedom Irish. That's a little girls action. Should be a good one. 6:45 or right about there for the pregame with a tip scheduled for 7. That obviously floats via the JV game prior to that.
The question is, will the streak of 100-point performances continue? We'll find out.
Yeah, we're back-to-back here this week, or less than a week. Last Friday you saw 100 points against Oshkosh North, and then your busy week, not only after Thursday's matchup, but then again on Friday we'll have a good one in the FVA as Kimberly welcomes in Neenah. So the 4 teams at the beginning of the year that you thought would be running into each other for that top half of the conference, Kimberly, Kaukauna, Neenah, and Hortonville. The cream of the crop so far we're seeing right now in this early season matchup. Kimberly taking the first of 2 legs here on the road at Kaukauna in a rivalry game and doing so in a big way. Again, Kaukauna shorthanded without Tyson Waldrop and Gabe Hammond, who they lost in the second half as well. So we'll see how they match up on Friday against Neenah, who, of course, you expect to be ready for that one. Certainly, they're in a tight one with Hortonville tonight. So that'll do it for us. Out the door, we do have to thank our fantastic sponsors for jumping aboard. Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, North Star Dental Group, and Hain Meat Packing. Hain Meats, your local full-service meat market in Kaukauna, proud sponsor of this broadcast. For all your quality, fresh choice meat cuts, see our friends, Hain Meats, 600 County KK in Kaukauna, and online to see all of their services. Go to hainmeats.com. Hain Meat Packing, a brand of fine quality. Once again, your final tonight, 103-64. Kimberly over Kaukauna. For my broadcast partner, Zach Morris, I'm BJ DeGroat. Hoping you have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night and a great week ahead. We'll see you on Thursday night from Fox Valley Lutheran as the Foxes and the Irish hook up in Northeastern Conference girls action. That's coming up later on this week. For a full broadcast schedule, make sure you go to thescorewi.com, and we'd love if you subscribe to the Score's YouTube channel as well. Once again, your final, 103-64, Kimberly over Kaukauna. This has been a Woodward Radio Group presentation of high school hoops on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
I just thoroughly enjoy the members. They become friends. They make me laugh. Sometimes they make me cry. There are times where people need help, and when they leave here with a smile on their face, it makes me proud to be an employee of Fox Communities Credit Union because I hear so many people talk about the good things that we do.
Fox Communities Credit Union.